Welcome back to Kicking It with Leslie. So, Izzy, how was your weekend besides almost getting in an accident? And
Well, I must have hit my head because I think today's Monday and it's Wednesday. so yeah. No, I mean, I had a good session snowboarding. I mean, it was cool. I mean, wish you could have went with us, but I mean, you were across the country, so yeah.
Yeah, and I knocked off a bunch of bucket lists off my list.
Yeah, what all did you knock off?
I knocked off flying first class because normally I fly Southwest, so didn't fly Southwest, so knocked off first class, knocked off the state of Oregon, knocked off the state of Washington because went over to Washington. Knocked off snowmobiling.
Yeah, you said you never did that.
I mean, I went hiking, but I've seen waterfalls. I've been hiking, but I haven't been hiking in Oregon, so that's just another bucket list.
Yeah, I mean, you can go out your backyard and go hiking.
Yeah, now, so I've been to Mount Hood, so that mountain's... There was another mountain, too, but seen tons of freaking waterfalls. And, as a bonus, I seen the Goonies house.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Did you take the tour through it, or you just seen the house?
No, somebody lives there, so you don't do tours. You walk up to it, and then...
oh, that's right. They got down there on the cove, or wherever, where they did the experience. Yeah. Where they did the experience. I know what you're talking about. Do they still got the fence up around the house?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, so makes me want to go home and watch the Goonies.
Oh, we were going to, but you had to pay for everything, and I'm like, I ain't not doing this.
Yeah. I can go home and
have to pay to.
I can go home and Netflix it.
No, you still have to pay for it. No, it's not on Netflix.
It's not on Netflix.
It's not on Netflix.
It's
on the other channels, and you have to pay for it. So I'm like, really? Yeah, I can wait till I get home.
Well, try YouTube because YouTube's got a lot of free movies, but yet again, that might be one of the ones that you have to pay for. So
yeah, it's fine though. But it was a good trip. Didn't get to go to the bars that I wanted. So basically, I really didn't go to any bars. Went to a bunch of restaurants, but
yeah, I know you texted me and asked me about the one at the school where you can get put in detention.
Yeah,
and I was going to look it up, and that was my fault. I didn't get back with you. I did look, but I had closed out of it, so I had to go down that rabbit hole of the search how I found it. So
yeah, no, like I said, no problem. I started looking up, but didn't have time to go there anyway, so it's not a big deal.
So how was first class? Did you get free peanuts?
Well, yeah, the flying out there was, let's see, what issues did I have? So it was good, except for we got on the plane and they couldn't get the luggage door to close. So we had to wait there for 2 hours before we can take off.
Because all that shit you brought.
No, I had one suitcase.
I know, you had one suitcase.
And then, but yeah, no, I got peanuts, I got my free drinks, got food. The only thing I didn't have on my 2 flights to Oregon was the hot wet cloth.
Oh yeah,
but I did have it on the way back.
Yeah, you got to get that. Yeah, I've flown a lot of first class and stuff, and what I like about first class is you can stretch your legs out.
Yeah. No, the seats was great. Everybody was great. It's just we got stuck 2 hours on the way down to Dallas and Dallas to Oregon. And then on the way back, we flew back to Dallas. Well, back up a little bit. Once we got to Dallas from St. Louis, Oh my God, we had seriously not even 5 minutes to get from the gate to the gate because they're about ready to lock the gate. So we're running through the airport because we got to go down 20 gates within 5 minutes. Or in less than 5 minutes because they're about ready to close the gate. And we're like,
yeah,
right here.
And I've had transfers that are like that before, and it's one of the big things is you got to be a little street smart. Find a service desk and ask them, gate number, blah, blah, blah. And then, of course, they're like, yeah, it's on the other end of the terminal. And you're walking and walking and walking. And you're like, your anxiety starts building up. Like, how long's this fucking terminal? You know, it's like, I've been walking for like 20 fucking minutes, you know, and some of these damn things are like 5 miles long. And, but when I was in Chicago, I'm trying to remember which airline it was, but they would fly you to Chicago and then they would go wherever they're going to go, right?
Yeah.
Well, they have a cart system, and it's got like a thing on it, and you can just jump on this cart, and it just loops the whole airport. That's all this thing does, right? There's like several of them. Of course, I didn't know what the hell. Then my buddy got on it, and then he's texting me. He's like, yeah, dude, you know, they're waiting for you. They're getting ready to close the door. And so I go, drop me a pen. So he texts me, drop me a pen. I'm like, man, that's like half a mile away.
Oh, my goodness.
You should have jumped on the cart like I said. Well, I didn't know. Now I know. So if I'm at that airport, you know, jump on it, and you know, it's in an express lane, you know what I'm saying? And it's going.
Yeah.
Baltimore Airport has got like a Segway thing. It's an escalator, but it's flat.
Yeah.
And it'll kind of take you to where the gate you need to go, except dumbass me got on the wrong one, because I thought they were all going the same way, and then it started to split. My friends are like, where are you going? I'm like, I don't know. And I had to jump over the rail and run and jump on. Yeah, it was, you know, but, you know, you'll get used to it after a while. You figure it out, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, other than that, it was all good. It was great.
So.
It was great.
So, yeah. So, what all you got going on the rest of the week?
Oh, let's see. Playing catch up with work. Tonight, after I get off work here with the radio show, I'm going to go crash. So, because I'm trying to play catch up on my sleep.
Yeah, I've been playing video games when I get home.
Yeah. I don't do video games that much. But good for you.
Yeah, you're like, good for you, man. I mean, you do what you do over there. Yeah, I got to limit myself because I'll fuck around. It'll be 4 a.m. I'm like, I got to go to sleep, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, generally, if I'm on one of the late night shows, because I do the afternoon show, I get done with the afternoon show. I have some meetings and stuff with work or whatever I got going on. Then I run some errands and I come back to the studio to do the show. I've also fucked around and found out that you eat before you go back on the air, because there's not much food around this place. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know.
That's why you bring some.
Yeah, Leslie's like, you either bring it or you Grubhub it. And I'm like, well, I didn't think about that. You're like, we've been doing this for how many weeks?
Exactly.
I'm like, well, I don't know, you know. I've got this beef jerky stick, and she's over there eating a damn salad. I'm like, where'd you get that? Had it delivered? Or
delivered.
Yeah, or in the fridge, I bring it in, you know.
No joking.
You know, that's one thing about Leslie, you know. She's on the go. Like, I don't know how you do all the shit that you do, because you're constantly doing this and doing this and doing this. And you go to her house and she never has any food at the house. And she's like, well, I don't know what I'm going to eat, what I feel like eating tomorrow. So I just get it as I go. You know?
Yeah, because I just don't like to cook that much. I mean, I love to cook, but I just don't like to cook.
Yeah, but when you do cook, you cook. That's for sure. Yeah. You know, Leslie can cook. Yeah. I've had it. It's good. You know, she'll feed everybody, and then she gets like offended if you don't eat enough.
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't want to save this. You better eat it. I'm like, I ain't got no more room. Well, there's room.
Take it home. I don't want it.
Yeah, you know. I'm like, well, what are you? And then we feel bad. We're like, what are you going to eat? I'll manage. I've been alive this long. I'll manage. But you know, it must be a thing, because like one of my friends, I went with her to Schnucks one day, and she's the first person. I didn't even know you could do this. She goes to the deli and it's like, I need 3 pieces of this ham. Like, who the fuck orders 3 pieces of ham? Well, I'm going to eat one while I'm in the store, and the other two I'm going to make a sandwich for tomorrow. I go just order a quarter pound like a normal person or a half pound. She goes, oh no, because I might not want that a few days from now.
No, I get it.
You know, I know you get it. I didn't get it. I'm used to fucking, you know, oh shit, I got to hurry up and eat this, you know, before it goes bad, you know, so yep.
Other than that, it'd be all a waste of food. So I'm trying not to waste food.
Yeah, I don't like to waste food either. I'm not, you know, and being single, it's really hard to cook for yourself because, like, I'll make cube steak and stuff, and I know the next day or the day after I'm going to eat that. So, I know not to make...
I'm not a big leftover person either, so I'm like, I don't need it.
Yeah, you like it hot and ready to go.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, on that note...
So clean.
Yep. On that note, guys, we're going to get right back into music. You're kicking it here with
me.
Yeah, with Leslie, man.
With me. I'm back.
Yep. We'll be right back right after this.